We are watching every piece of Star Trek media, and we are currently watching Star Trek The Animated Series. Today is episode 18, already 17 of these down, pretty crazy. We're on the back 5 here, the last 5 of the series, and let's just jump right in. We're going to get started right now.
Space, the final frontier.
There's like 7 seasons of Next Gen?
Yeah, isn't that just weird to think about?
It is really weird to think about.
Like,
And are we gonna get sick of that intro by like season 4 or 5? You know what I mean?
yeah, I mean, who knows if they mix it up? I don't know.
I don't even know what the intro song is for that. But
Yeah.
I mean, the intro for this and TOS is pretty catchy. But I'm wondering if it will get sickening by like seasons 4 or 5, especially 6 or 7.
Boom.
See, different director. All right.
Okay.
So they were just cheap and just kept the same title card at the end for the last episode. I think
And what's the guy's name at the end?
Hal Sutherland.
Hal. Get him out of there.
Honorary Commander
Whoa! Here we
Harry Ben BEM is from the planet
Oh, it's his
Panda.
name.
One thing consistent with Star Trek is they love numbers at the end of their planets.
Yep.
Lieutenant Uhura will be tracking us throughout. Now, if there's any trouble of any kind, beam up immediately. Don't try to be a hero. Aye, sir.
Interesting reminder.
Patience. Every planet is dangerous to the ignorant.
Ooh.
Coordinates are locked on the landing site.
Energize.
He's crossed-armed. He's over it.
I don't want to be here, even though I was adamant about coming along.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh!
no!
That's actually pretty hilarious.
That's good. I like that.
Assistance is offered.
Whoa! What?
We're all right.
Oh, what the? What is going on? Dude, what the hell? Those weird transitions. They could never get that quite down in this show.
Just cut it a little bit.
If there's any change in the situation, Kirk out.
Filling for time in a 20-minute show. It's a bad sign.
Younger than one would expect, given the age of this star.
Okay. All right. All right. I was about to say, come on.
Hey, BEM! BEM, come back!
Oh, God.
Come on, Spock.
So were they given dummy communicators? Were they given, like, explosives, bombs?
That's not the game. They're dummy or they're bugged by someone, but like, who's listening? I don't know. What? What is this guy? What was even the point of that? To get through the trees?
He's gone.
He would have had to go through here to escape.
There he is.
Yeah, I guess couldn't make it through all the vines connected. Now, you think that's a regular part of this species, or is something else, or is it something posing as a Pandronian? That's my
Well,
question.
it doesn't seem like they're familiar with the species all that much.
Yeah.
I think we've lost him.
But he's a commander.
That way.
Presumably. What?
Appears to be a native food gathering party.
Yes, Spock, you were mind melding me saying that because your mouth wasn't moving. Again.
From us. Commander BEM ran off for some reason. They're in the forest.
The captain is not answering his...
Oh, Maress. For such an interesting character, she's had an unfortunately limited part of the show.
Yeah, I know.
Even though that one episode she talked a lot, her purring was kind of weird, but...
Yeah, it's like, tone it down just a little.
I know it, but we have to follow his orders. Stand by to beam up.
Standing by.
Hell yeah. Listen, I'm in charge while all you guys are down there, so...
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
Phasers and communicators have been switched for phonies, and Commander BEM has run off.
Yes, Captain, that was a great retelling of everything that just happened.
But Commander BEM's difficulty appears to be genuine. Phasers are not.
What are these guys? I want to know about these lizard guys.
Is that unrelated to his plan? He just happened to get caught by these guys?
We may never be able to find them again.
Pretty optimistic there, Kirk.
I would assume fairly well-developed mores and traditions as well.
Commander BEM seems to be a model prisoner.
Oh, I guess it wasn't part of his plan. So
Unless this is all part of his plan.
Captain?
Shut up.
This is how you observe by being captured.
As logical a way as any, Spock, Commander.
where George Lucas got the idea for Yoda to talk backwards.
I was thinking that too, and he kind of looks like Yoda too, but predates him.
Yeah.
So, kind of sus.
George Lucas is a hack.
Pure fraud.
Planet Pandro will be much displeased. Starfleet told us you were best captain in fleet.
Yeah, it's got to be a ruse, because he's able to disconnect his entire body.
Yeah,
So
you
he-
can just get out of there.
Yeah.
I mean, he already said he got captured on purpose, but he said to observe.
Compliance with orders is. This one must disassemble.
Oh, I was going to say, are they going to acknowledge this?
This is not a laboratory, Commander BEM. This is a hostile planet, and representatives of Starfleet are not experimental animals for you to test.
Bill, step away from the mic a little bit on that.
I'm tired of doing this.
Lieutenant Alex, have you found them yet? No, sir. It is.
Commander and his motives are pretty interesting, I have to say.
Yes.
Like, what's his end goal here?
Yeah.
We're going to have to get out of this village on our own.
I doubt we'll be able to do so without being seen, Captain.
I concur, Mr. Spock.
Talking pretty loud there.
Fire.
No, do not use your weapon.
Oh, no.
Do not harm them.
Who are you?
Who are you?
I am Captain James Tiberius Kirk.
Full name.
Yeah.
Why do you disturb this place?
It is our mission. We must classify this planet. We have to test it.
Classify?
You mean like destroy? No, it's not
No,
what
no, no.
classify means.
My children are not for your tests. Your weapons will be nullified.
Bro, you captured us.
There are times, Mr. Spock, when I think I should have been a librarian.
The job of librarian would be no less challenging.
Good for you, Spocks. What the? Why are...
What is going on with him, dude?
Why cut on the Enterprise? Why do...
It's like, did some of the footage get ruined? Like, they couldn't,
Have you found the captain yet? I have located emanations that could be Captain Kirk's and another set.
Which means?
I think he said maybe. You have mishandled situation again, Kirk, Captain.
they're back in the same exact space.
This one wishes you, what is the Earth word? Luck.
He's just leaving him
Yeah,
there.
just bailing on him?
See ya.
Unlock us. Set us free.
Nope. Okay, so he's not a Federation commander. I think he's just a Pandro commander.
It's worth a try. Kirk to alien intelligence. This is Captain James Tiberius Kirk calling the ruling...
Why does he keep saying his full name?
But the first time he's ever said Tiberius?
I never knew his name was Tiberius, so, I mean, I could see it coming up at one point, but, I mean, they've always just said James T. Kirk.
Yeah.
Kirk to entity. Kirk to entity.
What?
Will tell others of our kind not to bother you here.
This is good. Go. Go now, and do not return.
Oh, great.
Captain, are you all right?
Stand by. We're not leaving without BEM. He is our responsibility. We can't leave him here.
He left you. The entity is like, I just let you go, and you do this.
Yeah. Ooh, red
Are you
shirts.
all right?
Been a bit of a rare sight in this series.
Yeah. Probably can't have too much death, but you can't have mention of suicide.
I mean, it's like they don't have to die
Yeah, true.
to be in the show, but it's probably work to animate them.
Yeah, true. And they could have been totally lazy to have them look exactly the same. They gave them all different looks.
Yeah.
So credit to that. Oh no.
This one is shame. This one has failed in its judgment.
You have endangered all of us.
Kirk's about to beat your ass, dude.
You're done.
Not on my ship, you don't.
You are still here?
Oh boy.
Didn't I tell you to leave?
I am angered.
Look at me sitting down like a little kid.
This one has acted badly.
Yes, you have erred.
People stop saying erred and aired. Like, is that a real word?
I don't know what's bothering me.
Punishment? What is punishment? Revenge? Intelligent beings need no revenge.
Well, it's mostly a deterrent for people to do bad actions in the first place, but that's irrelevant.
Mr. Spock, classify this planet as being strictly quarantined. Under no circumstances may any Federation vessel approach.
I don't know if we've heard that before.
We're all still children.
In this one's case, Captain, this one is still an eggling.
Go fuck yourself. You've been nothing but a problem. I don't want to hear much. I don't want to hear anything from you.
God. Let's see.
You
Can't
lazy,
get rid of them.
lazy bastards.
I loved like the first 20 minutes of that episode, and then that ending just completely fell flat. I mean, the introduction of this whole let's not even get into that yet. I'm sure we'll talk about that, but like the introduction of this thing, obviously voiced by Nichelle Nichols, good for her for getting to do another voice, but
Oh yeah.
just like totally threw the rest of the story off. Like I was totally bought into what was going on, and this random element just getting thrown in at the end, it was like, really kind of threw me off of it.
Yeah, I was more interested in this green dude and like what was his whole ruse, and then as we found out, and then like the God complex thing, I'm like, I mean, to be fair, it wasn't like most God complexes episodes. It wasn't Kirk versus God or anything. So,
But what was the point, you know?
yeah, I think it'd been much better if they just didn't do the whole God thing and they found out a better ruse for this guy. I don't know.
Because it's like this whole species on this planet, I thought it was just a plot device. Like, I thought them observing this planet was just how, like, they were there to be observed, but like as a way to tell this story with the green guy. And I was really interested in their whole dynamic and this creature in general, being able to separate his body and like all the sneaky things he was doing. Like they really set him up as an interesting character. And that all kind of just gets thrown away at the end for this weird story element.
Yeah, and they had that thing at the beginning where it's like, oh, for the past 6 missions you just sat in your quarters, but now for this one you want to come down on this dangerous one. So it's like, oh, what opens your mind up like, oh, why this one? What's he gonna do? And then you see him steal the communicators and the phasers and switch them out for the fake ones, all just purposely, or just allow himself to get caught and just observe how Kirk and Spock try to break out, and then the God thing happens. Yeah, just a really strange one.
Yeah, I mean, there's not even that many episodes of this series or the original series that I can think of as like a better example where I was so into so much of the episode right up until the ending completely falls flat. I mean, that's rare that happens in that manner, but this is one of those times. Maybe off the top of my head, maybe like Return of the Archons, where like they had the Red Hour and everything, and I was really interested in that, and then at the end it was like, oh nope, just a God complex thing, computer that they have to blow up.
Yeah, that's a great comparison. Like super interesting premise beginning, and then you find out what it is. It's like, oh.
Yeah, it's like, oh, okay.
No.
Yeah, it's like, oh, that was fine.
No.
Kind of similar in that way, but overall, I'll still, even though I can't think of his name off the top of my head, I'll still remember this character and all the cool, neat stuff we got to see with him separating his body and all that. That was cool.
BEM, Commander
BEM,
BEM.
yeah. The episode is named after him. BEM, yeah.
From Pandro.
Commander BEM. So I'll still remember that stuff, and it's definitely, I still think overall is higher up there for me as one of the episodes I really enjoyed, but I just wish the ending didn't fall so flat for me. But what are you gonna do?
Yeah, on to the next.
On to the next, and there's not that many next to go, but we got a few left. We're gonna keep watching them. What'd you guys think of Commander BEM? What'd you think of this episode? And if it's your first time here, make sure to subscribe so you can join us on our journey through all of Star Trek.
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much for watching along with us. We appreciate it, and we'll see you in the next one. Can you like Photoshop my head to like leave? Like Commander BEM. Can you just have it like?
Yeah, stay completely still, and do whatever you want to do with your head, whatever position you want it to be in. All right.
That's it. We're done.